Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Right, let's go find some ale. Always a fun little quest.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Right, let's buy the ale. I could have stolen it, but don't feel like it. The reward's just not enough to risk that. Alright, Dervot. So you've got our stuff? Yeah, I got a keg of ale for you here. Ale? Ale ale? Wow, you're the greatest, sir. Yay, let's go drink it now. I know a place, come on. Idle Hands of Innisfil, done. So that's one less thing to worry about. Well, wasn't really worried, but... Alright, Jeb.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing, all us fleeing into the village from our farms. For all the good it'll do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get up in this heat. Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Adventures, are you? Yeah, I'll give it an adventure you won't soon forget. For a few guilders, mind you. Guilders, is it? Will 10 gold pieces be enough for you? 10 guilders? Nah, my lad. This one's worth at least 30. 30 pieces, gold pieces, is it? This had better be quite the adventure, friend. Sure. You see the folks in town with all those chickens? This is Farmer Hendrik and his wife. They're from their lands just like I have. His daughter was a tomeful tin-head adventuring type just like you. Died young just this past season. You still with me? Good. Then I won't have to repeat myself. Not long after she died, a bunch of other tin-heads came looking for her. They did something of theirs. Old Henrik just took him outside and pointed to her grave mark and told him to get the hell off his land because they had something of his too. That night I heard a ruckus in his henhouse. Looked out the window and there was trying to stuff something down the gullet of one of them chickens he keeps out back. Draw your own conclusions, friend, but I'm thinking there's something a tin-head like yourself might bury deep in the gizzard of one of them cluckers. If you can think you found another reason, they fled through town with their chickens and nothing else, I'd be glad to hear it. Now clear it off before you bake in them ovens of honor you got on you. There's a what in that chicken? Yes, indeed. Well, we'll deal with the chicken problem in a moment. Let's go see those ogres. Well, ogres is perhaps a bit of a wide description. Ooh, potions. Halt! You's not of the human village. Why you come? What you wanting? Well, who are you and what are you doing here? Me, Mudolf, lead fellows from great army of Syphilis. There's no way I'm gonna say that right, anyway. In the south. No one to kill racists no more. Lead fellows in desertion. He just wants to be left alone. What about what I've heard about your fellows being responsible for killing people in Imnisvale? We no kill humans in village. We don't want trouble with yous. How do I know you're telling the truth? Always Mudolf and fellows be chased and hated cause me an ogre. We just wants to be left alone. We come here 1 moon ago for us to settle for a while, yes? Soon after we come, fellows begin to vanish. 1, 2, they go. Some turn up killed, skin missing. Somebody's vanished too. Madolf no knows who killing us. Madolf worried. Numbers get smaller. We lack here, but something bad is here too. Killing us fellows. Very bad. Something's killing your people too? What do you think it is? Madolf no knows. Maybe wolves. Maybe bad magic. Nobody see what kills fellows. Comes at night though. Maybe it's the shadows. See. So your bandits know better off than the village. I'll be going then. Wait, you not attack us. We need to bring word to human village. Humans run when Madolf goes, so me needs you to do it for me. You bring word, yes? Well, what kind of word do you need brought to them? Madolf no want death. Madolf no want fight. Just want peace. You tell villagers, maybe, that Madolf and Veles will protect village. Protect from orcs and mountains, yes? Humans let us stay then, and no cool nights. Maybe let us come once in moon to trade for food and goods. Out of make deal with village. If you steal them, we no want trouble. Alright, I'll tell the mayor what you've said, but I can't promise anything. Madolf happy. Maybe fellows can live alone and eat good, be happy here. You do good thing. Maybe humans agree. Madolf keep deal, you tell them. A potion of strength, and I'll take it. Right, and there's a potion up there. There might be a quest attached to that, perhaps. Let's just go talk to Minister Lloyd then.
To the task at hand.
Is there something you need?
I have spoken to the ogre Madolf, and I do not believe he nor his followers are responsible for Imnethil's problem. What? But I was sure those monsters were the killers. What makes you so certain that they are not? Madolf has had his own people go missing. Much the same as yours. He's as worried as you are. Oh, that isn't good news at all. If ogres can be worried, what should we do? Actually, Madolf sent me with a proposition. He and his people will provide protection to the village in exchange for peaceful relations and a bit of trade. He has? I must say that might not be such a bad idea. If this ogre can be trusted, that is. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, my lord. I will have to go and talk to them, I suppose. We could both benefit from this. Since the ogre is no longer a possibility, well, I can suggest that you go to Morena's cabin. There must be some evidence of what happened to her. Right, so he's gone off to talk. Go back to Madolf. Kind of a funny notion that Minister Lord is actually faster on traveling than Alaman here. But then again, the minister is powered by the speed of plot. Whereas I am restricted to game mechanics. It's good to see you again, Half-Elf. You bring word to human village, yes? Yes, I have. Has Minister Nord not arrived yet? Human Nord is a coming? No, not coming yet. But none of us pleased that you did what you say. Well, thanks, yous. So he hasn't arrived quite yet. That's fine. He should be back by the time we're done here. Right, let's go look at those chickens. And the dawn is coming. Good. That'll make things a little bit easier.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
We're just good folks led from the outer farmland, stranger. We ask nothing of ye, than that you leave us be. How much are you asking for the chickens? I'll buy them off you. They're not for sale. Well, I'm only interested in one chicken, truly. A chicken that swallowed something quite valuable. I suppose it's best not to be hanging on to it any longer. Eventually someone will come and take it from us. What can you pay me for it, my lord? I'll give you 50 gold pieces for it. You're more than fair, I suppose. Take it then. The wife and I shall find some other way to remember our daughter. Right, so we got a Bejurel gem. Which I believe is also one of the gems we need to further enhance our horn. But that'll have to wait until we get back to Afgatla. But now, I have no real interest in going back. Now, I could have just killed all those chickens. One by one by one. But I didn't. Let us go to Marvella's cabin. And besides, still got plenty of gold, so really not worried about anything. Now, I also know, of course, that this Baliga's cabin is up here. That will be waiting until much later. For now, I just want to do the main quest that I came here for. Let's find out what's happened to the ranger.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Of course.
Jon Jonsson at your service. Pardon turnip reflex. Yes.
I have to keep remembering that I need to do that every now and then. I'm not sure if I have any traps around here, but it doesn't hurt to look.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Overall, I don't think that'll have much to find here. Right, we found the journal, I think. And then we may as well loot the place, because I don't think she's coming back. Right, bolt of lightning, hold on to that. Hold that out for the Wand of Fear. Might be useful.
Something you need.
Let's read the journal. Skip many of the entries of times and places far removed from the current worries. Flame Rule 7. Can't you come to visit again? Good child, eager to learn my ways with the wild creatures. Flame Rule 12. Dark creatures roam the forest. Several townspeople have been slain by some unknown predator. Everyone seems to have their own opinion of what's doing the killing. The stranger thing is that the bodies are disappearing in the morning. This leaves me baffled. For the most signs point to a pack of wolves that have been in the area for a long time. Wolves don't steal bodies. Then Rule 13. Or perhaps I should say wolf-like creatures. At night, while I've been patrolling, I've often caught shadowy glimpses of these wolves running alongside me. I've tried to attract their attention, but they ignore me. I find this most strange, as if the pack is being controlled by someone else. Years ago I spoke with the pack leaders. They were cordial. They'd either flee from me, or, and I fear to say this, they stalked me. Flame Rule the 21st. It is near noon, and still the woods outside my cabin seem full of shadows. I've been hard-pressed to hear birds, and most of the larger animals have long fled. I plan to find the wolves' den this afternoon. I've drawn a map to it. All signs point to them as being the culprits. But what wolves act like these? They are wolves with the cunning of men. There's something else, a whispering in my mind. It is faint now, in the waking hours, but while I sleep, I dream only of this voice and the face behind it. Whether it is connected to the voices, I don't know. I suspect by the time that the sun sets tonight, I'll have the answers to my questions. Indeed.
Whatever I can do to help.
You need my... Oh, I can do that.
This is kinda gruesome.
Yes?
Looks as if a violent struggle has taken place here. Someone was killed and then dragged out of the cavern. There are a few footprints in the blood. They appear to be dog or wolf prints.
Oh, yes.
Alright, acid arrows. That's always convenient to have. I'll hold on to them for now then. And let's pick up the note. A note from Mazzy Fenton. Wallach, we traveled this day to search out the wolf lair. My own scouting in the region has confirmed Morella's suspicions that there's a large pack of wolves acting in this area. On the map included, I've indicated where I believe the wolves then to be located. Follow us if you can, but be cautious. You can ill afford another mysterious disappearance. Till we meet again. Mazzy. Name sheet has drawn a crude but effective map which indicates the path to the forested area several hours north of the Innisfil region. Alright, leave the note here then.
Just as I thought.
Right. And hold on to these arrows.
Something you need. Onward then.
Right, that leaves us only one real option. That is to leave.
To the task at hand.
The thing is, I'm not sure where the exact area is I can leave in this map. Can I just leave? No, that's not the right direction.
As you will.
Because that all stuff should have given me access to the woods, which it doesn't appear to have.
These trees and glades hide horrors of all manner. Watch your backs.
Well, I guess if you have to attack the groundhog. Let's try to not bother the bear. Alright. The Umar Cave. Might as well check it out, as long as we are here.
What is it now? Be of little use here. You sound like Golodars and Bear.
Right, so many spells, I can't find what I'm looking for anymore. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Don't think we need all that much buffing for this. Right.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Something you need. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Right. Corpses suggest there's something dangerous here. Something to do with that chest, so potentially a trap.
Don't you got it?
Yes? Oh, yes.
Jon Jonsson, it shall be done with skill and care.
Alright,
if
there's
not
no trap on the
guilty.
chest. Ah, I think we've awakened it.
Just as I thought.
And there's the mimic. Killer mimic, rather.
Nature, take the life she gave!
I shall go forth at your... Very well.
Well, that was pretty much as obvious as it could be.
Point the
A
sword.
little bit disappointing too, though. And the rest I don't really want. Mimic's plot is really all we need, so now I just need to wait until
with all speed, comrade.
this gunk wears off.
Something you need. Just name what you want.
Give the blood to me, please.
Onward then.
I do believe that's the only mimic in this entire game, though. And frankly, considering the images I've seen of mimics, that was kind of disappointing. I can fully believe that they do something to incapacitate me, but... Let's give the foolish wizard this ingredient.
To the task at hand.
You need something, stranger?
Ah, it's you again, boy. Not supposed to have found any of Mimic's blood, have you? Yes, I do have some, in fact. Eh? Let me have a look at what you have there. Yes, I see. Well done, boy, well done. I don't know how you found it, but there it is. I took the liberty of digging out that sword earlier, just in case. Rather prophetic of me, don't you think? We're just collecting dust anyway. But here you go, and well earned, I might add. Now, all I do need is to add this to the golem, and he will be complete. Finally, I will be able to leave in peace, and be assured that Colette will not be molested while I'm gone. Yes, yes, awake, my creature. Awake and hear my command. Roar! What's wrong here? No, stay back, I command you. Father!
Yes?
Well, let's kill it.
To battle with no regret.
With vengeance.
Yeah.
Hello there.
A relatively easy golem to kill. Father, you're alive, oh thank the gods. Yes, I'm alive, my daughter. Thanks to our kind stranger here. Colette, what has happened? Oh Dar, it was terrible. One of my own creations turned on me, boy. It seems I'm not so wise and powerful as I had first thought. And perhaps I've been foolish in some of my other decisions as well. Ah, boy, if you promise to take care of my daughter and protect her, if you still want her, I'll not stand in the way. Oh, Father, are you serious? Thank you. Indeed. Thank you, Jeremy. I shall take excellent care of Colette. You can be sure. Come, my love. Let's not waste this chance. Indeed.
You need something, stranger?
My thanks to you, boy, for saving a foolish wizard's life. My daughter is now gone. I think I will leave myself for a while and consider what I have done.
We have had many people seek our death so far. Some would have been friends had things been different. This weighs on my mind.
There is little we can do to alter the past. The best must be made of it. I do not know what to suggest. I would follow you because I know you will ultimately do good. But they are my kin. I do not know what to do. You can only do as you must, whatever that might be. It's all good advice. That was absolutely no help at all. Come, let's get going.
As you will. Of course.
Right, there must be some other place where I can leave the map to go to the area, so I guess we'll head up to the Valiga cabin after all. Although we'll not go inside. See if that does the trick. I mean, reading that journal should have given me the thing, and especially after reading the note from Mazzy. It should have unlocked the map, but I guess the game is being difficult today.
Let us speak and be done with this.
I'm looking for Valika, yes, but I'm not interested in a fight. I'll move on then. Get out of here. Well, that was easy. Oh, darn it.
Beware! You'll take that, turnip-hating scum! Die!
Yeah.
That also doesn't unlock it.
I wouldn't dream.
That is really rather annoying. Like maybe I just have to spend some time in the cabin. I try reading the journal again. But if I don't get the second part of this quest, that's kind of annoying.
Oh yes.
Ah, there we go. World map has been updated, so now I can just drop all this. Guess having both the items in my inventory would do it. This ancient bronze sword is set with 6 mashing bloodstones. It was apparently forged for Azun I, the long-dead king of Cormyr. It saw little use and eventually found its way into a favorite of the king's guards. Despite of the aid of its illusionary magic, that unnamed soldier fell in a later battle, and the sword was lost to brigands or scavengers. The once per day mirror image would be useful. Probably. You can hold on to it. Right. Then we can now move on.
Just as I thought.
To the temple ruins. Please. You have too many. Ark! What's a shadow thief doing all the way out here? This journal was found in the body of a shadow-slain warrior that you stumbled upon near the entrance to the Dark Woods. The last entry is of particular interest. Nothing as I had imagined it would be. I expected to become a hero when I joined Massey's Fenton's party. I expected we would slay monsters with ease and bask in the glory of victory as they do in the old tales. But it is not as it seems. I did not expect the drudgery of the march, casual horror of slaughter, smell of death everywhere. I swear I can taste it. We've killed so many shadows and black wolves that my brain has become as numb as my arm. I'm covered in ichor, but I've not the energy to even clean myself. Not for Mazzy, I think that I would be mad. He's a constant source of strength and always reminds us of the innocents that these beasts have killed, of the horror that we must take upon ourselves to save the people who have no defense. Mazzy is the hero, not I. The battle has only just begun. Today we arrived at the entrance to the ruined temple. It was crawling with shadows. Were it not for Massey's quick thinking, we'd surely be dead. Would you please not knock on the thing again? There were far too many to fight, but Massey used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance, sending the shades to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came within were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple in the darkness. I had never felt such dread. I tried to be as brave as Massey, but cannot. I feel the horrible, inescapable urge to run. And when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. Well, considering he's here, whereas Massey is currently AWOL, I'm guessing he did run. Weird that it's called the Shadow Thief, though. Well, as long as it gained the loot it needs to be. Anyway, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time, and if you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you then.